95.5 KLOS.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this all morning long. Instead of Music Master, today we are playing
Tequila Master!
Tequila Master. We have Lauren Gilmore Stubblefield. Your name is so, classy.
I know.
Amigo.
Of the Stubblefield.
Stubblefield!
No, so I'm supposed to be just Lauren Stubblefield, but I couldn't give it up I couldn't give up Gilmore for my husband. I was like, listen.
She's a Gilmore girl.
I'm a Gilmore girl through and through, right? Like, you can't give that name up. So
Yeah.
Was that a big battle about the hyphen? Was it like, okay, I thought you were cooler than that?
technically there's not a hyphen.
No hyphen.
But I've made it one.
That was the the compromise. She just dropped the hyphen.
Right, I was like, so there's no hyphen, so we're cool.
Listen, she's a brand representative for Casa Amigo's Tequila. Her husband's like, do whatever you want, man. I married the greatest girl ever. Like, you're a good catch. Come
right?
on.
I know.
And
I'm always mixing a strong cocktail.
And you brought Nick with you. What's Nick do for this for the Casa Amigos tequila?
He whips up some great cocktails.
Oh, so he's gonna make margaritas.
He's our guy.
All right.
He's the drink making guy.
Where's the suspenders?
Right, and the vest.
Right.
I asked for a vest, and Nick shut me down.
Oh, man.
I was a little bummed.
He looks cool, though.
Yeah, she would be like walking around polishing a glass, just wherever you go. So we just kind of know what you do.
Nick the mixologist.
All right, I'm familiar with the tequila because of George Clooney and hearing the story about how many cases that he ordered for his reception.
Oh, right, his wedding.
Yeah.
So here's a little background story. So George Clooney and Randy Gerber have been great friends for years.
Right.
And one of their favorite friend activities was drinking tequila.
Oh my God,
Right?
I'd be great friends with those guys.
I know.
Right?
Don't
Frank,
you
you
wish?
fit right in.
I know, huh?
They're like, yes, Frank,
I know.
amazing.
Yeah, it's like we're all going out.
They're like shots out of a bottle, on the rocks, anything. Let's make it happen. So, they've been drinking tequila for years and going down to Cabo, and they have homes down there. And they're like, we never really found a tequila that was smooth enough where we didn't need a salt or a lime to chase it. Mm-hmm. So they're like, why don't we create our own? And this wasn't like a whimsical endeavor. These guys spent a year making this tequila. They went through 700 different
That's
samples.
what they told their ladies anyway.
We're researching.
We got to go back down to Cabo, honey. It's for work.
We're meeting new people to mix this.
This is so good. So there's 700 different tasting samples to come up with a reposado. Okay? 700. They gave them copious notes. They did blind tastings. Well, that's what they told me.
Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
they went
yeah.
blind after the tasting.
Exactly. Okay, so they came up with it, and it was never meant to be distributed publicly. It was just for their houses in Cabo, which is actually called Casa Amigos, House of Friends. They do a lot of entertaining down there. Friends come in and out. So House of Friends, it was like a house wine. And what happened was it became such a thing, and people really gravitated towards it. Their friends, they went through about 3,000 bottles in 5 years.
Everyone's like, oh, can I take a bottle? Can you make me a bottle? Can I take a bottle with
they're
me?
like, you just like a parting gift. Is this cool? Are we cool? Are we cool? Are we doing this? So after that, the distillery called and said, hey, this is no longer a quote unquote sample size. This is a full on production. So you either have to stop drinking it or make it into a brand. And at that point, they clearly had fallen in love with it. So the guys
So how's it
decided
been
to.
going since they actually said, okay, let's just go in the tequila business? How's it been going for Casa Amigos?
It's been going, we're the fastest growing tequila brand in the United States, which has been so great because I was the 4th employee. So I was out there.
You've been from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Yay.
I know. So I've been out there and, pitching it, and before people didn't really know what it was. And now it's just taken
Lauren,
off.
so tell me, have you met George Clooney?
I have.
You have.
I have. He's very passionate about the brand, and he really stands behind the tequila. So of course he wants to meet his employees.
Love it. Oh my god.
Were you invited to the wedding?
Who do you
I
think
was-
brought the tequila?
I was not, unfortunately.
No.
Here comes
Hey.
Lauren with the boxes.
Right? They're like running with like the little mixer. I'm just running behind. I wish.
So I can't wait to try it. Now it says Nick's gonna make us a couple margaritas here.
Well, actually, it's National Margarita Day.
It is?
on the 22nd on the
Okay.
Oscars, not today.
Okay, so we'll celebrate early.
Well, that's what I
and then
thought.
again on Sunday.
To Heidi, that she calls that Friday.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, hello
National
pot, it's
Mar-
kettle, you're black.
National
Wow.
Margarita Day.
Yeah.
Well, technically,
I
you're
wanna-
happy hour, right?
Exactly.
Like it's the end of
I
your
want
day.
a shot first. I want to
I do wanna
taste the
try this by
Casamigos
itself,
as
yeah.
a
You
shot.
have to. You really have to. And do you want to start with the Blanco?
Is that what you normally do? You go
Yes.
light to dark,
Yeah.
right?
So you'll start with a Blanco. We call it like the purest expression of tequila.
Okay.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I love it.
Heidi knows all the order, light to dark.
Yeah,
Oh,
light
look,
to dark.
Derek Madden, ladies and gentlemen. Look what he shows up to the show
Wait a
for.
second.
Tequila shots.
He never comes in, but now he's coming in because we've,
haven't seen this guy all week
Hot
long.
girl and tequila. He's like, I should swing by probably.
He's like, this is awesome.
I like to pick my spots.
Thank you, Nick.
You know.
All right, so this is the silver?
So this is the Blanco. We call it a Blanco.
Blanco?
And it's actually rested for 2 months in stainless steel. Most silvers, platas, or blancos go straight from being distilled to bottle.
Okay.
But like I was saying, these guys took no shortcuts in production.
Is
They're
there?
like-
But is there an aging process with tequila? I didn't think there was.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there is.
Oh,
I
yeah,
didn't think
very much
I guess
so.
if you put it in a barrel, I guess it would absorb more of the barrel. I guess.
So there's different expressions. So we start with the Blanco, which we rest for 2 months, and that takes off some of the burn. So it has a very mid-palate feel, where some of them just feel like gasoline down your throat,
Yeah,
which is a real bummer.
Right.
Real buzzkill.
Because, see, I like tequila so much that I look forward to the margaritas, but a good tequila, I love on the rocks and sip it. Like, that's a
is this
good
one of
tequila
those things? I mean, Heidi's a big wino too, so it's like when you drink wine or you're sampling wine, you gotta like sniff it and look at it and spin it. Is there certain rules to looking at tequila and what the quality is? What do you got to do to it before you drink it?
Definitely. I mean, you can switch it around your glass and
Aerate it.
aerate it a little bit.
Yeah.
It opens up, and it's a Highland tequila, so it's very floral. I don't know if you've smelled it yet, Heidi.
I
I
have. It
smelled it.
smells fantastic.
Isn't that
I
great?
can smell it, but I think that's just my problem.
You're like,
Oh, I smell tequila.
And then
I'm
you're like,
ready to
all of a sudden you're in the ready to-
I know. I want one right now.
well,
Where's mine?
let's sip
Here we
this.
go.
Let's try
Yeah,
it.
and then we'll do the
Sip
reposado. So there's a lot of vanilla notes in there.
That is good.
Oh my God,
Isn't
that
it
is
clean?
smooth.
That
crisp.
is.
Just down it.
Well,
You wanna
I'm
see how-
trying to be a
You want to
lady.
see how smooth something is? Just throw everything back.
That probably goes okay with cough medicine with codeine, right? Probably fine.
Hear no evil, see no evil, say no evil. Okay.
I think it just cleared out my sinuses. So
Whew,
yeah.
well, if that'll do it. Okay, now normally I like when in tequilas I like reposados better.
Reposados.
Is that what this one is? The next
This is
one.
the reposado. So
That's what I
reposado
normally
is
like. Yeah.
Our reposado is aged for 7 months in reconditioned American oak barrels.
So the first one is in steel.
Correct.
2 months.
And we call that resting, not aging. 'Cause
Okay.
The Blanco can't age.
Okay.
But when something's in oak, you typically call it aging.
This is
Okay.
Cindy Crawford, Randy Gerber's wife.
Yes.
Yes.
And I think it's her birthday today, so we should toast Cindy
Oh,
Crawford.
Cindy!
I think she's
Cindy
like 49 or something
and
today.
still rocking, just everything. She's
But I heard that tequila is kind of a fountain of youth. If you drink tequila like a shot before bed every single night, it'll keep you young. So look at Cindy Crawford. And
Well, that would be a testament to that statement.
Yeah, exactly.
Heck
If
yeah.
Randy is so into tequila, they're drinking it every night, and they both look great. All right,
Right.
so let's. Here's to Cindy Crawford. Happy birthday!
happy birthday, Cindy.
So our reposado is soft, silky. There's hints of caramel in there, and the medium to long finish. So how do you like that, Heidi? Because I know you like reposado.
I like that even better than the first one, and they're both
Right.
great. I
Yes.
love that. Get me some ice cubes. I'll just sip this all day.
No, I'm sure this is great. I mean, I'm sure the margaritas are tasting wonderful that Nick's going to make. But when you have a tequila like this, I almost find it a damn shame to make it into a mixed drink.
Because it's so good.
Blasphemy, right? I know. Sometimes I feel like
I mean,
that.
people like buy the, well, it's crappy tequila and, and we'll make margaritas with it and we'll cover up the taste that it's crappy tequila because this is so good.
Right?
Right.
It's so smooth.
What does it go for a bottle? I mean, if I wanted to go buy some right now
It
after
ranges from about like 35 to 50.
Oh, okay,
just from
sweet.
the three
So
different SKUs.
reasonable.
So
Totally
it's very
fine.
reasonable. And our last, which I'm so excited for you guys to taste, is the Añejo. And that just recently came out about 4 months ago.
Oh,
So
this
we-
wasn't one of the originals that they put out.
No, and because they just had the Reposado and the Blanco, and that's what we went to market with. So when I finally got the Añejo, it was like rounding out the whole line, and it was just so exciting. And it was not a disappointment. This is very, very smooth.
we were just talking about the ideal woman before you walked in.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, we were.
Okay. You're just throwing it out there.
I'm just throwing it out there.
That's what I said.
I'm
just
just-
letting it
I'm
marinate.
just gonna throw
Do
it.
we
Okay,
need to
Frank.
leave you two guys alone?
I was just seeing
or-
if you were listening to the show.
No, I'll protect
I
her.
was.
Don't leave her alone with him.
I like her long hair and her natural
natural
look with
look,
very
yeah.
light makeup.
And her
Are you drunk already?
copious
Are
amounts
you,
of
are you drinking
booze.
on empty stomach?
I'm not. Yes, I don't think I had breakfast, but whatever.
Right.
All right.
Thank you, Lauren, for stopping in with this stuff.
Yeah.
And this is what the añejo.
The Añejo. And that's been aged for 14 months in reconditioned American oak. Wow. Hey-o.
That's good stuff.
That's so good.
Isn't that so? It's
Yeah.
so smooth.
Don't even
and
bother
caramel.
pulling out a lime to
You
cut
don't
it up.
need any of that
And
stuff.
that was kind
no.
of their thing. They're like, we want to make it smooth tasting tequila that you don't need a lime or a salt to chase. You just don't need it.
Nick, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Because I have a favorite Mexican restaurant that I go to, and since you're a mixologist, and there's a drink that I really, really love, and I get it. It depends on the bartender. Sometimes I love it. Now, there's a recipe, right? It's a recipe. I see a recipe here for a spicy cucumber jalapeno margarita.
Yes.
Now, I may love it when you make it and I show up and you're not working today and I order it and I'm like, it's not the same. How can it be different if there's a recipe?
Well,
If you're a mixologist,
there's several reasons for that. One would be that you need to restaff your establishment
Right,
because
that's
some
what I'm
people
like,
don't really care.
if you don't have a good bartender, you're like, your business is not going to do well.
Yeah, I would agree with that completely. It should, if in a respectable establishment, it should be
Always
consistent.
be the same.
What are we talking about?
Like when you make it.
I'm just staring at Lauren over here. I can't stop looking at her. My God, she's tall too. How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". Oh my
Nice.
God, where are my crampons? I'm climbing that.
You're what?
My crampons. My.
I don't even know what that means.
They're like those spikes that you put on your shoes
Well,
so you can
that
climb
sounds
ice
something totally
mountains.
different. I'm like, oh, where are my crampons? It's that time.
Crampon's not a sexy word, is it?
It's really not at all. What, it's spiky shoes to climb mountains
It's
with?
more like icy hills. Not that you're
yeah.
cold at all, but I was just,
No, I got you. No, it makes sense.
I'm just going
now.
to dig in, is what I'm saying.
I hear you. Mhm.
All right, are you guys ready for some margaritas?
Sure.
I want another shot.
Nick's like, wait a second. What am I doing?
Are you and Nick
I'm fine
sleeping
with
together?
Just pouring tequila.
Are you guys sleeping together?
I'm married.
Oh, thank. I was not to Nick.
No, not to
Okay, I was
Nick,
just
no.
wondering. Okay, I was just wondering.
It's not Nick Stubblefield.
Nick Stubblefield.
I don't wear enough crampons. That's what it is.
It's
basically.
just not enough. Yeah, let's mix up some margaritas, Nick.
All right.
We're here with Lauren and Nick from Casa Amigos
Amigos.
Tequila, and you can get this at where? Bevmo?
Yes.
One of my favorite places on planet Earth. I'm there. I mean, I swear to God, I've got my Bevmo in Encino and my Bevmo in Sherman Oaks, and I'm very proud that when I walk in, they know exactly. They're like, Cabernets today? What are you here for?
How do
today?
you get
What are
Employee of the Month? She doesn't even work
I
there.
don't even work there. My
There's her
picture's right there by the door. I love it. I love walking in there, and they're like, hey, how you doing? They know me. I'm like the Norm of Bevmo.
It's
love
your
it.
cheers. I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly.
I
I
get it.
love that they know what I like. They're like, we just got a new something in. I know you're gonna love it. And I'm like, yes, this is exactly what I love Bevmo.
If you told anybody else this story, everyone listening, they're like, I think you might have a problem if they know you by name at Bevmo.
I only have a problem if Bevmo closes. If they're still open, I'm totally fine. I'm
Heidi,
happy.
I
I'm
support
happy.
you.
Right?
I
Thank you,
support
Lauren.
you.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
If I go to my local bar, am I likely to see Casa Amigos in there? I mean, are you as far as like it's
If
so
I'm doing my job, Frank.
all right,
I
that
would
is
hope
your job. So
so.
you got the major
Yes.
chains like the Bevmo, the liquor stores. But if I go
love
to
that sound.
if I go to a bar, I'm looking. I'll probably find it.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be a tequila bar. It's becoming that popular.
It's becoming more
4
and more
years,
popular.
and it's blown up.
Well, actually, they've been drinking it for 4 years, but we've only been distributed in the United States for 2 years. So we're a new up and coming brand, which is crazy.
Has George Clooney signed the bottles or something like that? Is his signature on the label?
His signature is on the label.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was like, was that your idea, Lauren? 'Cause
Oh, stuff. I wish. I would take all the bottles home, which
it
I
is
do.
there. And so is Randy Gerber.
good looking
Randy
bottle,
Gerber.
too.
Isn't that cool? It's very bespoke. So they made this kind of like the original bottles they were drinking in their
Right, I
home
like
in
it, yeah.
Casamigos.
Right.
Because they were actually getting it in like plastic bottles. So they just wanted to it was about the juice. It wasn't about the bottle.
right. It wasn't
Okay?
going to stay in the bottle long anyway.
Right. They were like,
probably.
you know what? So anyway.
All right. So this is just the Casamigos margarita.
Yeah, it's a
Regular
standard margarita. It's 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, half ounce agave nectar, 1/4 ounce orange juice, and then an ounce and a half of the blanco. That's
so
good. Pretty simple, straightforward.
Nick.
Isn't Nick amazing?
Nick. You're on point
Where's
with the
Denise
margarita.
Westwood? I know she's got to go on the air here at 10 o'clock. Let's get her in here and have her do a couple shots before she
Let's
Yes, Denise,
let's
come
maybe
on
let
in
her do
here.
our show sober. What do you say?
Come on in
You don't
here.
think she's going to do last letter game all drunk? Isn't that what they play with you when the cops pull you over? Last letter game?
Last letter game. Do that.
Oh, there's Denise! All right! There you
Scary
go.
Lord,
Come on
let's
over
we'll
here.
just wreck the whole day.
Come on.
Right? Tequila. A little.
Denise
yeah,
Westwood, ladies and gentlemen.
Do some reposado.
You got to make her a little margarita. So nice.
If you want Fleetwood Mac tickets, still giving those away. At
11 o'clock?
11 o'clock, guaranteed win time. Denise is filling in for Melissa Mack, so there's your next chance to win some Fleetwood Mac tickets. Then at 4 o'clock with Gary Moore on your ride home. Now, while we're pouring more shots of Casamigos tequila, and Denise is, how is that?
Girl.
That's good
Yes.
stuff. We need to apologize to her if you want something to say, Darren?
I just was wondering of the 3 varieties we tried, which one was most likely to get a woman to think I'm attractive?
Oh.
A 10 at 2 is a 2 at 10, am I right?
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
Lauren, you're my favorite person ever.
All right, we do need to apologize to some of you that we may have offended at any point during today's show, and then we got to get the hell out of here.
Kurt Cobain, Visa cards, medical ID bracelets, and soy sauce.
Frank Sinatra, Guns N' Roses, Hawaiian pizza, and Violet Beauregard.
Breast milk, Haitian boats, Jerry Lewis, and cuddle clones.
Lesbians with fat fingers, cashews, Ralph Mouth, and homeless bomb squads.
Turtlenecks, organs, Rihanna, and sheep.
Mole rats, Jane Fonda, lipstick, and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
All Slayer fans, talking Barbie, waffles, and the Small Penis Festival.
People with rheumatoid arthritis, Phil Collins, Belmont Lights, Smelly Frenchmen, and Listerine. Why did I put that on there? And thank you to Casa Amigos for coming in. Lauren, thank you so much. Nick, thank you for making those margaritas
Thank
for
you
us.
for having
See you
us.
next Friday.
Did I win? Am I Tequila Master?
Thank you to Beth Mo for providing these bottles for us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Derek, for stopping by and, do what
Tequila Master.
you do best. He's Tequila Master. All right.
Nick is the tequila master today, the mixologist.
Stick around for Denise Westwood and your chance at 11 o'clock for Fleetwood Mac tickets. We're out of here. We're Heidi and Frank.
The Heidi and Frank Show. Mornings on 95.5 KLOS. LA's #1 talk show in the morning. On air and online at HeidiandFrank.com.